Hello.
Hello. Hi, Magic.
Hi.
We've made it. We've made it to the last stream of 2020 and we're not dead. Yet.
That's what you think. Tomorrow still exists.
Uh-huh.
I can easily die in the next 24 hours.
No.
Yeah, that...
You're not allowed to die, Sharky. Come on, we know this.
Hey, it's a death! We got a death!
Welcome back!
Welcome back!
Wow, we have 2 longtime people.
Now we just need Medic and Medic to arrive.
Pretty much.
How you guys doing? There's a Christmas shark! There is a Christmas shark.
Sharky the goldfish was a jolly happy soul.
And there's a Dale!
Oh.
Oh my, I'm early! Hi, Dale!
You are right on time, actually.
Actually, yeah. How's everyone doing?
Happy 2020 is almost over. Are we starting, Sharky?
Rose of Winter, aka the Dragon Lair.
We're not dating the dragon this time. This time we're dating a teeny tiny fae that we keep getting into arguments with.
Also, so many cats.
Many cats. Many cats. Still not enough cats. Cats have.
Am I ready for this?
I don't know, but you better get ready, because I don't think we want to be playing this after New Year's. So, we should try to finish this tonight.
Yeah, good luck with that. We'll probably be up until 5 a.m.
Only if we tangent that much.
Have you met us?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Well, I've met you. I haven't met me.
We'll be streaming until 6 a.m. at that rate. Your time.
That would be really impressive.
You can never have too many rats.
Well, I mean, if you have that many cats, you need the rats to feed the cats.
Oh, Dale, it's not you. It's us. So far, Mount Needle hasn't hasn't lived up to its dangerous reputation. But I know anything can happen out here. I do my best to don't eat the rats. Rats are friends, not food.
I don't know. My cats really liked some of the mouse toys I've gotten them.
I do my best to keep my guard up, and eventually we come to a path that splits. Magic?
Crunch.
Okay, I've studied the trails. I'm pretty sure we should follow this lower path. It's the long way around, but it'll be much safer. Cover my rat's ears. What? I played about half an hour of Dishonored. I didn't get to crunching on rats.
Honored. It was also not very much.
I don't like stealth games, which is the problem. That game's very stealth heavy, and I got annoyed very quick to the fact of I can't just run and murder everything with no repercussions.
I played a whole 81 minutes of Dishonored.
Oh!
I have no idea how far I got. A lot of that was probably sitting on the menu screen.
A lot of that was probably sitting on the menu screen, and you probably got through like 5 minutes of the tutorial.
I know I got through the tutorial, but I can't say, oh, Hades is good!
Yes!
My roommate's playing Hades in the other room, which is good, because she's hit the point where I'm hiding in my room because she's too far ahead. And I don't want to be spoiled.
Kingdom Hearts 3!
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Death Join.
Asterius is great. You have to dash a lot.
You that boss fight is literally Dash the boss fight.
Yeah.
One of my friends really wants me to play it. That's totally fair. It's fun. It's fun.
I think Pi also just started streaming.
Yes. Yeah, she started streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. Every time she starts is right when my lunch is ending, so I can't join. Every flippin' week.
Okay, then. I mean, yeah, I assume you take your lunch at about the same time every week.
The shark struggles.
The struggles of being Sharky.
Well?
Nonsense. If the higher route is faster, that's the one we should take.
Do you want to die, little one? I don't think you want to die. It's a hard shark life for us.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, magic. But we'd be much more likely to run into more dangerous creatures. Also, it'll get much colder up there. I mean, it's cold now, but it could be way worse.
I don't want to argue about this. Don't you remember what I told you?
That you're a snobby dick?
Time is of the essence. Leave my snobby dick out of it.
Oh my gosh. What is this stream? Sure, but if we get attacked or if the weather acts up, it'll end up slowing us down more, won't it? Listen, it's my job to keep you safe, so...
Huh. Not likely. You're here to be... well, for lack of a better term, my steed.
No.
What? He just wants to ride her.
All day and all night?
For a couple days straight.
Until he gets what he wants? Yeah?
I mean, it's less of until he gets where he wants and more of until he gets where he needs to be. So, no, actually.
I'm responsible for you, so I'll be the one keeping you safe. Having said that, we shall do as I say.
What? If you even, like, take one step into the snow, you'll be in up to your head. If it keeps on snowing, you'd never get out.
Rosemary, what's the matter with you?
I think he's a tiny idiot named Faulkner.
I mean, Rosemary's also stupid.
I mean, yeah. What do you mean? I'm just stating the obvious. How could you possibly protect us? Forget it.
Rosemary. I suggest you keep that gigantic mouth of yours shut.
So,
Otherwise, I will go in and start collecting your tooth as a tooth fay.
He's gotta fight the snow. Punch it.
Why not just set it on fire?
No, punch. Punch it really hard.
Crunch?
Punch the snow.
Crunch it?
Crunch.
What? What's that gigantic thing about? You think you're better than me because of my size or something?
Not because of your size, no. I'm sure you'd be just as clumsy and dim-witted at half my height.
Oof. Arson time.
Ugh.
So, Arguments Galore was the appropriate title.
As they do.
Hey! I told you, I don't like when you talk to me like that.
That's too bad. Have you forgotten? I'm the prince here. I can say what I like. You'll obey my command, and that's final.
You ain't my prince. Peace!
She's like, I'm not a fae. You're not the prince of me.
As I've said, should we come to any trouble, I will protect you.
No, you won't. I'll protect you.
I've had enough of this. We're taking the high path, and that's final. Onward!
Gosh dang it. He gives a sharp tug on my hair, which hurts a lot more than I expected. Arson everything. Ow! Hey, that is not okay. But we end up doing what he wants anyway. How is it possible that I'm getting bossed around by someone I could literally step on? I guess he's right. That this is what he hired me for. There's nothing much I can do. Crush him!
I mean, then she won't get paid. And then she's also just on her own in this mountain.
Crush him! I trudge on, feeling a little resentful. Just when I thought we were getting along better, his snobbishness comes out again.
I'm like, yes, but also she is fucking stupid. He had a point last time. She did walk directly into a door within 5 minutes because she was too distracted by how he's hot.
Okay, but like, right now?
Right now, we're having the story told by Rosemary's point of view, aren't we? There's an inherent bias here.
The trail is steady. There's snow and wind, but it hasn't gone too harsh. Maybe this will be okay after all. Although it's a little hard to pay much attention to my surroundings. First time we argued, we got over it pretty quickly. This time though, when we're not sulking, we're snapping at each other.
You see, your worries were for nothing. I knew this path would be better. Next time it would do you well to listen.
Alright already. Gosh, you're loud for a little guy.
I mean, he is on your shoulder, like, next to your ear.
Ah, how surprising. Another comment about my height. Have you no imagination? I also picked on you for how clumsy you are.
Doesn't he also use the term gigantic at her, like, constantly?
Yeah. God, I want to be back. Anyone's better than...
Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Hey!
Hey, listen!
wouldn't be surprised if your brain were smaller than mine, despite the size of your head.
What? Is that what you're so mad about? Look, didn't mean little in a bad way. I only meant... But I don't get to tell him what I meant. I'm interrupted by a chilling sound that cuts through the air.
A chilling sound.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Not to change the subject, but now I'm kinda worried about whatever that was.
Oh, behind you!
Slowly, I turn around. Doggy! Two piercing eyes stare right at me. A wolf. No, wolves. Puppy!
Puppy.
Two puppies! A whole pack of them, fierce fangs bared, their guttural growls raising in chorus. We're surrounded. See, what did I tell you about the high road? Now we gotta deal with a wolf attack.
Oh!
Perhaps you weren't entirely wrong. But not to worry. This sort of thing is well within my wheelhouse.
Time to be a chew toy. No. I'm handling this. You got us into this mess, I'll get us out. We shouldn't waste any more time bickering. The pack is closing in on us, and they look mean. See, if this was an RPG, I know the obvious choice that I would pick.
This is a dating sim.
I know. The obvious answer to me in an RPG is punch it.
Like, they've made such a big deal about size that I kind of feel like focusing on the largest wolf seems like the wrong answer.
Yeah. My gut's also saying that this would probably be the better answer.
Let's do that one.
I decide to wait to see what they do. While I have my eye on the largest one, another wolf attacks. Before I can register what's happening, it's on my legs. Kick it away and almost topple over. Two more wolves leap atop me, scrabbling for a weak spot in my armor. I can take them. I know I can. But there's just so many. More than I thought. Actually using the sword!
Wow! It's Cloud!
I grab for my sword and manage to knock them away. See, you say that and then my brain goes to yes. Cloud Strife with a baseball bat.
Uh-huh. I mean, there's Sephiroth with a baseball bat.
And now there's a pie.
Hello, Pie!
Hello, pie.
But does Pie have a baseball bat?
But as I get my bearings, I realize for the first time that Faulkner is no longer on my shoulder. Cloud Strife with a baseball bat is what I walked into and I'm confused. It makes perfect sense in context.
Pie has a baseball bat as a home security system. That sounds like a great home security system.
Is it super effective?
Make sure it's studded with nails.
Faulkner? Faulkner!
A metal. Ooh, purple. Fun.
By the knife, base is loaded, here comes Cloud! In the second it takes for me to cry out, the wolves are on top of me again. I need to get to Prince Faulkner before the wolves do. but I can hardly get them away from me. The largest wolf, fangs bared, lunges for my throat. Gotta think of something fast. Grurk? Grurk.
Excuse me, that's in all caps. You have to say it louder.
Grurk.
Thank you.
The large wolf stops short and crumbles into the snow. There's a small spurt of blood at its shaggy neck. Although...
Ooh. He got home and was bumping around in the dark.
There's someone when I called his name, so I assumed there was an intruder and went to the hallway punching a metal bat.
I'm willing to let Faulkner die. No, our job is to protect him. That's what we're getting paid for.
What the? I catch a glimpse of a small shape darting through the air.
Also, he's too tiny. If they eat him, they'll be like, oh, that was a great appetizer. All right, main course time.
There will be other jobs. Another flash, another wolf falls down dead. The rest of the pack are glancing around, panicked, searching out for their invisible attacker. The tiny shape lands on a boulder, and I finally see it for what it is. Prince Faulkner? There's a bloody spear in his hand, glittering like glass in the snowy sunlight. From here, I can see his face. He doesn't seem scared or even very excited. He has an expression of measured calm, of certainty. That of a man who is doing a job and knows how to do it well. He leaps again. It's amazing, impossible. How high and fast he can jump. And another wolf falls, pierced through the throat and killed instantly.
He did say this is perfectly within his wheelhouse. Also, I guess he's a dragoon. Leap! Jump! Stab!
You're not wrong.
He's got the spear and everything.
Does that mean he's super effective against dragons?
I don't know. Let's get Tyrone back in here.
We'll
find out.
Well, he would be fairy type.
I guess that's it. It's fairy versus dragon.
By now, the rest of the pack have caught on. They dash off and disappear into the mountain. Faulkner, that was amazing. With one last graceful leap, Faulkner returns to his place on my shoulder.
And why didn't he just do that the first time instead of climbing up her arm?
I don't know. He wipes his brow, exhales, and gives me a conspiratorial wink.
Bit of a shame to have to slaughter them like that. Poor things are only doing what nature intended.
Murder.
Uh-huh.
Still, if nature is red in tooth and claw, then there are times we must strive to match it.
How do you jump around like that? Are you Yoda?
Magical fey power.
You must be so strong. Like, really strong.
It just comes from combat training and experience. Nothing more.
Okay, Yoda.
He's blushing.
Still, I'm not one to reject a compliment. Thank you. Although I can't help but notice that you didn't do much.
Oof. Hey, I was caught off guard. If you'd give me a chance, I would have... Yo, I can't kill the wolves, they're just puppies. 10 minutes.
God, fuck off, you stupid wolves. Time to die.
We're interrupted by...
Don't worry, after 20 minutes, it's... Alright, wolves, I want meat.
We're interrupted by a low, vicious growl. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a lithe and muscular shape slink towards us. A snow leopard, poised to strike. Maybe that's the real reason the wolves ran away. Before I can blink, it lashes out, unleashing its deadly claws. Faulkner notices only too late.
Oh dear.
Fortunately, I'm ready to move. I twist my body, jerking my shoulder away so that Faulkner is out of reach of those claws. Leopards are much more dangerous than wolves. Gonna have to finish this quickly. The leopard pounces, and I duck at just the right moment. I grab my sword, and in one fluid motion, I slide my blade into the beast's chest, right through its heart. The leopard doesn't have time to cry out in pain. It gasps, voiceless, and dies.
Well then.
Once I'm sure the leopard is done for, I retrieve my sword and wipe the blood off in the snow. No, not the kitty!
Rosemary, I have to admit, that was some very nice footwork. If you hadn't moved at precisely the right moment, I would have been killed. You're not nearly as clumsy as you look, and have proved yourself to be so far.
High praise.
Really, though, I mean it. You were amazing.
Thanks, Faulkner. I'm sorry I doubted you when you said you could protect me. I know, man. It's a shame. Rosemary's reflexes are so good. You're obviously an amazing fighter.
Well, it's clear to me now that the same goes for you.
Once again, I find myself staring at Faulkner a little too long. It's kinda creepy. This time, though, he stares right back. It's equally as creepy.
Yup.
That spear of yours is pretty cool. Is it made of glass?
Oh, it's a type of clear diamond, actually. A special product of the Fey Kingdom. We found many uses for it. For humans, it's approximately a toothpick. Would you like to see it?
I take it gingerly. Even though it's like a toy spear in my hands, it's surprisingly heavy.
I mean, for how big he's supposed to be, and for the size of the spear in his hands, it should be just about toothpick sized.
Yeah. Wow, it feels hefty. Even to me. Must be hard to carry. Yeah. It's a nice...
Just attacked by wolves and may want to move? But why? You have to collect the meat that the wolves dropped so that you can cook it in a nice beef bowl in a pot at the next stable.
Oh, right. There's a cooking mechanic in Breath of the Wild.
There is.
I used it so little, I honestly forgot.
Really?
Yes.
What did you do to heal? Just eat apples after apples? Don't tell me you didn't heal.
I ate food during the final boss fight.
Shit raw. But I mean, you get the effects from the cooking.
Okay, but like extra hearts? I had enough hearts.
I'm not talking about the extra hearts. I'm talking about like heat resist, fire resist.
Change your clothes.
Not if you don't have the clothes yet.
Then walk through the flames.
Or if your clothes with that effect are like not as upgraded because you didn't have the right materials. Tough it out.
I mean, I only upgraded like one set of clothing.
Wow.
I didn't go about trying to upgrade everything or equally upgrade a bunch of
Yeah, I
stuff.
feel like you're just showing off at some point.
No! I just really didn't play that game that much. I got through to the end, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Bye.
Yeah, you and your hatred of open world games. Hater.
No more so than your sword is for you, I'm sure. That thing is almost as big around as you are.
Is he calling her fat?
I think he's calling her fat. Yeah, I guess you're right. I had to train a long time before I could even lift it.
There you are. If a weapon is not first a burden, then any fool could use it.
Yeah, Faulkner needs to stop doing that.
I mean, they both need to stop doing things.
Talking to each other.
Yes, also that. And staring at each other.
Yeah.
Spray bottle full of cold water.
When
No, just drop him in the snow. He'll be soaked. Because the snow is taller than him.
Yeah, that's also true.
You and I, Rosemary, are no fools. Anyway, this spear is another gift from my home, so I'm happy to carry it regardless of its weight.
Fire hose for
The
him.
spray bottle's so effective. It's like a fire hose.
You know, my sword is kind of a special thing for my homeland, too. It's made from an alloy that northerners discovered a few hundred years ago.
Really? I've never heard of that. Do explain.
We spend the rest of the day walking on and chatting excitedly about swords and weapons. Although it's cold and harsh out here on the trail, I hardly notice it.
God, they're finally talking without, like, arguing and yelling at each other.
Hold
And
on.
shaming each other for their bodies.
We have a few hours left.
Oh, I'm not saying that that's going to be the end of it. I'm just saying, finally they've taken a break from arguing to talk about something that doesn't have them at each other's throats, body shaming each other.
Faulkner isn't exactly shy, but I've never seen him so talkative. It's not until we notice that the sun has set that we realize we should stop.
And anyway, for my money, a good halberd is... Oh, it's gotten dark. Should we stop and make camp for the night?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I had no idea how late it was. You know, this was nice.
It really was. I haven't had a good shop talk like that since my academy days.
When I was a youngin' in the academy. And I've never really talked to anyone like that, ever.
And like when you were a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. I've never known anyone who was interested in swords and stuff. Not the same way I was.
That's because you only recently got out of your tiny little town. When I was a young elf, my father talked to me about weapons.
My brain went to Link. I'm like, when does Link ever have a dad?
Nope.
I think the only
His dad is the Great Deku Tree.
I think the only relatives of Link we've ever hear is an uncle. Faulkner's a fae.
Yeah. No, he's a fae.
Yeah, just fae.
Prince of the Fae. They've put his sprite this way because he's tiny.
Yes.
He's riding around on her shoulder.
I guess I didn't realize how lonely it was until now. That's true. Same point.
Same point. Yes. Same point.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Point like the ears. Ba-dum-tsh. It doesn't take long to make camp in a nearby cave. We settle in and rest by the firelight. I'd say the journey is going pretty well so far. Give or take a wolf attack or two.
2? When did we get another wolf attack?
I quite agree. You know you've been working hard all day, carrying me, slaying beasts. Why don't you sit back and let me make you some dinner?
Sure, that sounds good. But I only brought rations, like dried meat and stuff. I don't know what you could make from that.
Surprise! I am actually also an excellent chef. Rosemary, Rosemary, Rosemary. Do you take me for some ill-prepared dullard, wandering around without the makings for fine cuisine always close at hand? I keep an entire spice rack in my pants.
I don't want to have a taste.
That's his snobby dick.
I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm broken. I'm dead.
Oh, Sharky, you're not allowed to be dead. And yeah, maybe don't keep spice racks in your pants. Not only does that seem unsafe, you have very impressive pockets. I don't have pockets on. Hot pepper flakes on one's junk seems unpleasant. Yeah, probably.
Are you saying you've been carrying around the ingredients for a fancy dinner this whole time? Will it be, like, a fancy dinner for, like...
It's gonna be the size of her thumbnail.
I was about to say, like, an appetizer?
Always. Here, sit back, my dear. Allow me to take you on a culinary journey.
Oh, are we about to get high again?
We're not playing the KFC dating sim.
Is he about to serve us some chicken? With some cocaine laced on top?
Our other friend just informed us that there is a KFC Lifetime movie, and I went, oh, they took the dating sim that they already made and turned it into a movie, I see.
If you get stoned enough, you'll believe everything is delicious.
Hell yeah, time to do drugs again. Magic.
Again? Magic?
I mean, we've been on a lot of drugs in the various games. They made KFC soft for erotica. Yes, I believe our friend said that she does get her secret blend of herbs and spices by the end.
I'm not picky, but sure, whatever you say.
That is a euphemism.
You're corrupting the baby.
Oh no.
Faulkner immediately gets to work.
Magic's like, I'm scared of fried chicken now.
I am in distress.
Oh, Magic. Oh no, baby.
From his pack, he pulls some small strips of what looks like some kind of smoked fish, a clove of garlic, which he has to grab with both arms, and some other ingredients in small jars that have been diced into incredibly fine powder.
How does all of that fit inside his pack?
Bag of holding.
And how many tiny ingredients fit inside this pack? that would allow him to make a rosemary-sized meal.
Well,
'Cause
okay.
again, it seems like this is gonna be the size of her thumbnail. Like, you see the nail on her thumb there. That seems like the size that this should end up.
Well, if he has a bag of holding,
I mean, assuming it's not a bag of holding. And
a
that it's
bag
normal
of
pack.
holding can hold up to 500 pounds.
Assuming it's not a bag of holding and it's a normal fucking pack.
Then it doesn't exist.
What if it's a Mary Poppins purse?
I think that's just a bag.
Same question.
I think that's just a bag of holding.
I think so.
He uses his spear to cut up the garlic. And I realized that preparing ingredients must be really hard work for Fey people like him.
I'm really like... I was once told that my purse was not, in fact, a purse, but instead it was a warehouse with straps. But, like... She just used a pocket dimension. Yeah, I mean, purses are a whole other question. But...
They're just bags of holding.
if we assume that he does not have a bag of holding, then whatever meal he's making should not add up to larger than her shoulder, considering that she's been carrying him on her shoulder.
Yep. Still, the work goes quickly, and from how confident and at ease he is, it seems like he enjoys cooking and does it often.
Ooh. The Think You Can bag of holding. Nice.
Pi just has magic items laying around. Jeez, what
Alright,
level
yeah.
are you?
I mean, I carry random shit in my purse. That's what purses are for, carrying all sorts of random shit.
Mm.
It's like how they made a whole YouTube trend thing out of what's in my purse.
What?
Yeah, there's like a whole thing of like people going, what's in my purse? And then they pull out all of the things in their purse and it's like, here's a receipt from 6 months ago. Oh, here's, trail mix bar thing because, you just need to have a snack on hand. Oh, and here's pepper spray and here's some other stuff. Here's an entire like water bottle. Is Sharky broken again? Comb, oral numbing agent, granola bar, eye drops, ping pong ball, fidget cube. I have ibuprofen in mine. So technically I carry around drugs.
Don't get high.
Sometimes I carried my Switch in there. Not often, but sometimes.
I guess this is why I never quite think of Faulkner as pompous. It's not a facade he's putting on. He's got the skill to back up his attitude.
I've also drastically reduced how much is in my purse. I used to carry around a little notebook. Oh, I have a pen in there still. I used to carry around a sketchbook at one point, like a whole notebook-sized sketchbook.
404. Sharky.exe is shutting down.
It's not a 404.
502.
Valentine's card from one of my kids like 2 years ago. Band-Aid, lipsticks I pretty much never wear. I also carry lipstick that I pretty much never wear. Agenda planner that stopped getting filled out.
507. Sharky.exe is failed.
Sharky -- restart. Boop.
Command not accepted. Need admin rights.
sudo./sharky -- restart.
Password.
Kingdom Hearts.
Incorrect.
No, it's definitely correct. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
What is I the Tron world?
That's the new password.
What? It's not Jasmine.
Backpack includes a lab notebook, regular notebook, 3 sketchbooks, 2 mini notebooks, strip of leather, and homemade bouncy ball. Great.
Why the strip of leather?
What is it? No, you know what else is in my in my purse? Is both a liquid hand sanitizer and a spray hand sanitizer now. I just have 2 different things of hand sanitizer that I carry around.
Soon, he presents me with a small tray of food. Even though it's tiny, it looks delicious.
Strip of leather serves as a bookmark / way to tie my hair back when I don't have a hair
Ah.
tie. Valid. I usually have a hair tie like on my wrist at all times. I'm trying to think. What else do I randomly carry? I know I have less stuff because I've switched my purse since quarantine started, so I emptied out my stuff at that point. But I had been carrying around like an old movie stub from like a year ago or something, a year beforehand, and like one of those wristbands from like a concert the previous year as well, and I think there was an old museum ticket that I just had in there.
The crap?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just shove stuff in your purse and you forget to take it out, and you know it just results in my hair being secured with things including strip of leather, chopstick, and a chip clip. You know, that's fine.
Whatever works.
Smoked famino with ginger and garlic. It's a staple in the palate. You'll love it.
Bunch of daily crap that I took out, like an inhaler and wallet, because I need those in my house. Whereas the rest is all stuff I needed outside my house, where I rarely am these days. Yep.
That's very fair.
Although I suppose for you it's more of a sampling than a meal. I do apologize. I didn't think I'd be cooking for anyone but myself.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Bottoms up.
It's definitely like the size of her thumb.
What?
Sometimes a friend is like, here's a cool rock I found. It reminded me of you, and you just have to carry it on your person until you die. And then you just carry it around until you die. Yep, that checks out.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry a rock on my person until tomorrow.
You're not allowed to die.
Without wasting a second, I grabbed the plate in my fingers and shoved the food into my mouth. Faulkner looks slightly aghast.
You worked so hard, and then you just... Ow!
I mean, that's what happens to food.
No, you don't have to just shove it in your mouth.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Can't believe you just made that.
Cutesy little mementos from your kids. Yeah.
And you can make it whenever you want? Need it all the time? You're so lucky.
Trying to think what else. Random plastic bead, an empty gift card they were using as a pretend credit card, Matchbox card. You must savor food, Sharky. Ratatouille taught us. Come on.
I've never seen Ratatouille.
Well, go watch it.
The only reason I know Remy is because of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Rosemary, you just swallowed the whole meal in one go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Was that bad manners?
Yes.
They really were delicious, though. And am I crazy, or did I taste a hint of lemon?
Oh, you noticed that? Yes, that's my personal twist on the classic dish.
Love just magic. The gasp!
Yep.
It complements the Femina's natural,
I mean, I probably haven't seen a lot of movies people assume I would watch, so...
Okay, watch Ratatouille. You should also watch Soul, the new one that came out.
Oh, right! I forgot that came out.
It's really good and is an existential crisis in a kid's movie.
So it's every day of my life, got it.
Exactly, it's relevant.
Rosemary, are you all right?
No, I'm gonna die because you poisoned me. Cool, I've been needing to have a breakdown soon.
Yep, 10 out of 10. Excellent for having a breakdown.
Oh, cool, so it's every day of my life. It's only when he says something that I realize I've started crying. Hastily, I try to wipe my tears away. Goodness, I don't know what's wrong with me. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry, Faulkner. Please ignore me.
I wish I could, but you're very large. My cooking wasn't that bad, was it?
Oh, yes, it was. I mean, no.
No, she just shoved the entire fish in her mouth, which means it probably still had the bones and whatever.
No, that's the problem. It was really good. Too good. I haven't had a meal cooked for me since I've been home. My mother used to go fishing and fry up what she caught for us with salt and a twist of lemon.
All other food has been ruined forever.
I guess tasting this, it brought up some strong memories.
I'm like, wow, he made you a whole fancy cuisine, little fish. And you're like, wow, this reminds me of my mom's home cooking of fried fish with a little bit of lemon, and that's it. That's all I got out of it.
Hey, it's more than what my parents made. Adding lemon, boom, that's major.
Uh-huh.
Adding salt even, oh my gosh, what are we, heathens? Faulkner comes close and hops onto my back, so he's high enough to put his hand on my arm. Even though he's so small, his touch is surprisingly warm.
But the Europeans wanted to invade all of the other areas to take their spices and salt,
And
so
then,
that they not use it.
and then they just threw it in the trash, apparently.
You're right, because what they were actually there for was colonization.
Even though he's so small, his touch is surprisingly warm. It's very soothing. Thanks for being sweet to me. I'm sorry. I really don't cry very often.
You miss your home. It's understandable. I miss mine too. How long have you been away?
Yes?
Like earlier today. Yep. Look, that also the day beforehand, Rosemary was hitting on him, even though he was just talking about how he was like.
Oh,
on his way.
I think that was all the same day.
Huh?
I think this has been all the same day.
No, because we started at the very beginning of like the next day, I think.
I thought we left immediately. I don't remember. A long time. I left to become a knight. I don't want to give up. Not ever. This is more important to me than anything.
We can scroll through, or well, no. We can save and then you could just go back.
Nope, don't care enough.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes, I just miss my family so much. And I can't help but daydream about what it would be like to just go home.
Still miss your family so much.
What?
I don't know what that's like.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe chat knows? I think the last time I talked to my family, my mother was screaming at me for not caring and loving them enough. Because I didn't respond within, like, 2 hours.
Capable of missing my family. Some members of my family don't suck. See, I feel like I don't ever miss my family. Like, I call them if I'm concerned, like at the beginning of COVID when my mom was still going into the office every single fucking day. And I was like, okay, but fucking take care.
Oh, you guys are my family and I miss you sometimes.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's missing your chosen family and like your found family, and I understand that. But what's it like of like daydreaming about going back to my hometown so I can be around my family? I don't have that. I don't get that.
I mean, technically that could just be like found family.
I mean, you can apply that to your
Yes.
found family, but that's not what she's saying.
No, she's talking about...
And that's not usually what people mean by I miss my family.
I mean, I'm the one who actively avoids my family, so... and if I got the chance, would, like, change my name and act like I've never known them.
Alright, time to give you a nice Sharky haircut.
What does a Sharky haircut look like?
It's mohawk and we're gonna dye it blue.
Do you want me to be fired? One, no. No to the mohawk.
It's a mohawk in the shape of a fin and we're gonna dye it blue.
One, no to the mohawk.
They cannot fire you for your hair color style.
Two, I don't want to dye my hair ever, personally.
Well, I mean, what better way of guaranteeing that they won't recognize you?
No, they would still recognize me. They would probably just try to murder me. With a rusty
Alright,
knife.
we'll also use the makeup. Time for a makeover as well.
We'll get you a stylish wig.
Yeah. A shark wig.
Just
We'll get you a whole shark head mask.
I was about to say, just do what,
And then we'll get the rest of the shark costume and you can become Left Shark. Yeah!
No. No. No left shark.
This is ASMR Sharky.
No right shark. No any shark. There is no left shark. The left shark is a lie.
We'll just dress Sharky up as Left Shark.
No.
Yeah. They'll never know it's you.
I refuse to be left shark.
You want to be center left shark? What about neutral shark? Leftist shark? Leftist shark.
No.
Leftist shark sounds like the best shark.
No, I remember when my last roommate, before I moved in with him, he did meet my parents, and he had the hardest time because I'm like, hey, like, make sure you don't call me Sharky, because, like, don't want anything weird. And the first thing out of, his mouth, he started saying Sharky, said the S, stopped, and was like, crap. And
technically your last name starts with an S.
And then just stopped, and then was just like, said my first name, like he forgot it. It was like, yeah.
Technically your first name has an S.
Okay, but like...
somewhere in it.
Nobody calls me by my last name anymore.
Steve! Just switch it to shithead. That's more what they expect from your other friend, I know.
So, and yes, and
Yes, Sharky's first name is not Steve.
I actually have to do some weird editing for one of the Professor Shark episodes, because I need to figure out how my PSN not to show my name because my PSN information popped up, and I'm like,
No first name or last name, only Sharky. No. The first name is Sharky and the last name is Blade.
Yeah, Sharky Blade.
Sharky Blade.
I am Sharky Blade.
Exactly.
But it was just like and I'm just like, yes. The continual thing of
Sharon. You're Sharon now.
The continual thing of everyone forgets what my first name is except for my now roommate.
Well, she started messaging me. It's only a matter of time.
No, she refuses. She'll be like, I will call you anything else. I will gladly call you anything else.
There have been other people who have refused.
She's like, I will call you anything else. I will not call you Sharky. It's too cutesy.
Please, Mr. Blade is my father. Call me Sharky.
Oh my gosh. No, literally.
I did not know you were related to Blade.
Literally, the other day, somebody called me Mr. and then my last name. I'm like, what is this heresy? I do not call me Mr. anything.
Mr. Sharky? No, it's Professor Sharky.
I am not a professor.
Okay, you have a whole Professor Sharky YouTube, no?
But I am not an actual professor. I do not have a degree.
Also, I'm convinced, Sharky, that when you're both a Twitch streamer and a YouTuber, that at some point you have to acknowledge being a content creator.
I am not a content creator. Yes, I did follow you today.
Only today?
No, so
late.
Like, literally, Pi started, like, 3 minutes before the end of my stream, or end of my, lunch, so I popped in, followed, I think I followed right after Death followed, and then I was like, crap, I need to go back to work, and had to leave. My brain is like, I am not a YouTuber, I'm not like a Twitch streamer, I'm not a content creator,
we're literally streaming on Twitch right now.
You gave my YouTube a shout. Oh my gosh, Pi. Oh my gosh, Pi.
Supportive friend.
Now I'm like, oh my gosh, Pi.
Sharky's like, no one should watch my channel.
Yeah, you were playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and
It was relevant.
Yeah, that was true. You were playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I was very like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. That's why when Death said...
I missed it because I slept in. Sharky saying I'm not a content creator while streaming is like someone saying, oh, I don't have a phone while texting.
I'm just like...
Come on, everyone, convince him. Convince him that he is in fact a content creator, seeing as he's literally streaming right now while we talk about his YouTube channel.
It's not content.
It is content. If people who make dumb vines and TikToks are content creators, that means you're definitely a content creator at this point. You are a content creator, you create content. How many hours of content are on your YouTube channel now?
Oh, that's a good question.
You are a content creator, though. You won't officially be a YouTuber until you have merch available.
There's probably never going to be.
Well, if we end up making merch for this stream and it just happens to have Professor Sharky stuff among it, does that count?
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Copyright claim? Wait, what?
What happened now?
I mean, wait.
You said you'd never do a KH lecture series, and look at you now.
I am so flipping confused. I think I got,
Did you get DMCA'd?
for one of the BMI broadcast music, because Kingdom Hearts had This Is Halloween, a random thing that like, oh, this copyright person owns it, so like, and it's only like 2 minutes of it. It's not a copyright strike. It's kind of just a we want money. Like, you can't make money off of this episode.
Well, were you making money off of these anyway?
No.
Do you have the YouTube creator thing even on?
No.
Or not creator thing, but like the YouTube monetization thing?
No.
Then I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't...
I mean, they're probably content trolling.
I don't even know because, like, know who they are.
Well, what does it say?
BMI, Broadcast Music Incorporated. Are they even... Because that would be a Disney song. Yeah, because even though I'm not part of the YouTube Partner Program, ads may be showing in certain things so that they can make money off of my video.
Mm-hmm.
No, the one thing I actually wish YouTube did in the past, but then took it away, was actually told you how long your playlists were. The fact that they took that away is kind of dumb.
They don't want you to be scared off by how much content you're actually consuming.
I would rather have that. Because then I'd be like, good. Like, there are plugins to let you do that, but, like, they're not good. Anyway, so I don't actually know. It's at least...
It looks like the thing is some, like, music industry represents bunches of publishers and shit.
I mean, it's at least, like... Crap, is it almost, like, half a day at this point?
So again, you create content.
Well, if we average, there's 12 episodes up of Kingdom Hearts. Let's say about 40
You have like 2 weeks worth of streams time on there now, right? If it's about 12 hours.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
you stream twice or 3 times a week for about 2 hours each.
If it's about like 40 minutes per episode of 12 episodes.
That's not 12 hours.
No, but hold on.
That means that for each 6, it's like 4 hours.
No, but then I have... Well, I'm also in my brain counting the episodes that haven't, like, come out yet. The 12 is just what's
I was
up.
only asking about what's already on the channel, but if you want to count all the stuff that hasn't been released, which you said you have about as much just backlogged as you have actually put up, so...
Yeah, no, when I said that I had 11 episodes of Kingdom Hearts up, I have 12, counting the 2 that came out this week, I have 12 more recorded up until the end
All
of...
I'm going to say is, you say that you're not a content creator, and then you message me about how you've been recording all day. And then I laugh.
And then I beat Kingdom Hearts 1 and recorded it all already. That's 2.5. That's another 2.5. That's like 5 hours just in that side series. It's too much. Too much. I need to stop. I need to look away.
No.
Why did you do this to
I mean,
me?
if you have that much content backlog, you can take a break from it, but it seems like you're having fun.
Well, I mean, I'm not recording Kingdom Hearts anytime soon. Because, I mean, I have up until, like, February done of Kingdom Hearts.
This is just too funny.
Just remember, I spent Christmas Day doing that.
Uh-huh. And you say that you're not a content creator, huh?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
You have this much content queued up.
I'm a crotchety old man.
Who said that crotchety old men can't be content creators?
It's the best way to spend Christmas. Literally, it was like my roommate was out, and I'm like, guess what? What am I gonna do? First half of my day, watch D&D stuff. Second half of my day, record like 8 episodes of Kingdom Hearts. Probably part of the reason was so that I didn't have to think about, and it can not have to think about what I have to do next, which is just chain of memories, and I won't cry. Or be drunk the entire time. Wait, what? Like, the good book says everybody poops, you create content? What? I'm so confused.
Anyway, I'll be right back. You stew on that and I'll be back.
I'm so confused, Pi.
You just stew in your confusion.
Poop is
content. Wait, does that mean everyone's a content creator?
I was gonna make a joke about YouTube poops not really being a thing anymore. You create the content of your colon. Gosh dang it, Pi. No, but in my brain, it's just like, I'm not a YouTuber or anything. Like, I have a channel, I post videos, but like, nah, YouTubers are like the fancy people who have like 100 or more subscribers. Even though there's probably a lot of small YouTubers who are really good and just haven't gotten to that point yet. Irregardless, not me. No, no magic. No, not like me. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, yes, Papa. Oh my gosh. I mean, the only reason I'm at more than like 0 is because of you guys being like, yes, we have to support this disaster of a person. And I'm like, what? What?
I am back, and all I heard was that apparently we need to get Sharky 100 subscribers.
Do not call yourself disaster. Pi, have you met me? I am a disaster. Also, if you got me to 100
Well, technically she hasn't met you.
If I got to 100 subscribers, my brain will probably melt.
I mean, how many do we have on the Twitch channel now?
like 60 some odd?
We have 79
Jeez.
followers on here.
You are not a disaster. Am I not a disaster asexual?
No. I've never even heard of disaster ace as a thing. I've heard of disaster bi and now disaster pan.
Why can't disaster aces be a thing?
I mean, I guess we could be.
I'm also like, I mean,
But, I mean, you're also not that much of a disaster.
Are you sure?
You want to list the ways in which you believe that you are a disaster?
Yes.
Like, what qualifies someone as not a disaster?
I don't know.
Well, then you're not disaster.
You're functional. That's debatable.
Functional enough.
But sometimes I just miss my family so much. And I can't help but daydream about what it would be like to just go home.
Not distinguished, but not disaster.
I can't do that though. Not until I can make them proud. Not until I can make myself proud.
In fact, our Twitter has 87 followers.
Yeah, I just saw that and I'm like, what? I mean, we got like 2 or 3 today.
Did we?
Yes, Matt Calder, I think, followed us today.
Oh yeah, that's another Ace streamer.
Yep.
He plays Pokemon.
Yeah, he and I never have a chance to see his stream.
I popped in once to say Happy Ace Week.
We had that. We had the Ace Art Showcase.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't the past couple days, though.
That was today.
Even the Matt one wasn't today.
Oh, I think I got the notification today.
You're getting notifications late, then. Because I think he followed us yesterday or the day before. And any previous follows were definitely, like, days ago, then, at least.
I'm just stubborn like that, I guess.
You're not stubborn. You're passionate. You're determined. It's admirable.
I'm an admiral?
No, you're admirable.
Oh, why can't I be an admiral?
You're an admirable content creator.
Don't make me smack you.
Yeah, I dare you.
The content's a lie.
Besides, I'm not making you smack me. You're making an active decision to smack me.
The content's a
Whatever it's
lie.
worth, I'm already proud of you. It takes a stout heart to make a sacrifice for something worthwhile.
I'm glad you think so. You know, I think it's a good sign that your cooking made me cry. It means the taste of it went straight to my heart and clogged all my arteries.
Rosemary, stop flirting with the guy who's on his way to get married.
You're a great chef. Faulkner smiles, but looks away and runs a hand through his hair. He chuckles low under his breath, the way you do when you're not happy about something, but have to laugh at it anyway. Faulkner? Is something the matter?
It's just that I'm cooking for you and talking to you about your feelings, your hopes and regrets, your dreams.
Married, betrothed, or not, how would a relationship between these two work? I mean, kind of the same for the dragon who was, like, threatening to eat her, and then, like, dragon form, she would be roughly the same size to him as Faulkner is to her, and...
As Dale said, apparently she's the dragon layer.
They just vibe together.
Why
They just sit there and vibe.
Why are they vibrating?
Because it's cold.
I suppose this must be what it's like to have a wife. I could get used to it if she were like
He doesn't finish the thought, but casts me a meaningful glance.
I hate this so much.
Is he saying that he wants his wife to be like me?
I hate this so much.
I feel a little rush of excitement and a twinge of guilt.
Only a twinge?
I'll bet you'll be happy to see your fiancé again once all this is over.
Actually, Rosemary, I've never met her.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's a purely political marriage.
Okay. Somebody on my After Dark Twitter was talking about how someone referred to masturbating without a vibrator as acoustic. Oh my. Oh dear. Your 3 to 5 business days to recover.
I
Yes, Sharky?
I don't know how to respond.
Play yourself a nice song. Acoustic.
No, thank you? A hard no thank you.
I feel like that would just be a fun way of telling people to go fuck themselves is, why don't you go play yourself a nice acoustic song?
I don't know how, my brain is just like...
Yes, pie. Do it.
I don't know if my brain is just wanting to work to do anything right now. It's just like...
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's what your brain's going like.
A worm. My brain's not a worm. Maybe it's a W. Maybe it's a worm. Maybe it's a worm as in WYRM.
No.
Oh.
I don't think that would fit inside your head.
Maybe it's a tiny worm.
No.
No, you can't use memes with the shark.
Sharky knows no memes.
Sharky knows no bounds.
Sharky knows a lot of bounds. Most of them are self-imposed.
Like the swearing bound?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
That's self-imposed.
No. No, you won't.
We'll get him there.
No, you won't.
I mean, I think it's perfectly fun if he doesn't know. And then we just talk about how he's vibing.
Kicking and screaming, yes we will! We have the technology. We just need to learn how to use it to make Sharky learn the memes.
Sharky's gonna break that machine. I feel like.
Breaking machines. It's what I do best. Man,
I mean, obviously, as an IT person.
Man, now I have a song stuck in my head called Kill the Machine.
Well, you're not allowed to die, though.
Oh, but the android part of me wishes.
Nope.
Since apparently I'm an android.
Also no?
No?
Also no.
Am I a shrub instead?
No.
Am
You're
I,
a shark.
am I a nice
It's also-
topiary? I'm not a nice topiary?
You are not a nice topiary.
Am I a not
You're
nice
an aquatic animal.
quack? I cannot bear to lose a father. You're definitely an irate topiary. Quack.
I think I read this line like forever ago.
I don't remember hearing you reading this line.
I think I read it.
I don't
Pretty-
believe you did. I never heard you read it.
Unless I cut out again.
You
As
haven't
I
actually.
apparently have.
You actually haven't been cutting out that, if at all, this stream. I just don't think you read it.
Again.
Even if you did, reread it.
It's a purely political marriage. I decided our union would be the best course of action for my kingdom. I sent her a letter declaring my intentions a month ago, and she agreed.
Man, that's a fast engagement.
Like that kind of thing is usually arranged by like not yourself.
Also, it takes a lot of time. Like
Yeah.
planning.
Well, I was just watching Bridgerton yesterday.
Oh, my roommate was watching a trailer for that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "What is this?"
It's basically like, so there's trashy romance novels about, I don't know, trashy romance shit, and they basically took that kind of thing and made it a TV show. So I watched episodes 1 through 6 yesterday, and there's 2 left. I'll probably finish it off tonight or something. It's fine, I guess. I don't know.
You don't know?
It's not bad. But it definitely it feels like you're watching a trashy romance novel come to TV. Also, apparently there was a thing where someone was like, "What's that new Netflix show with the hot guy?" And people were like, "Bridgerton?" And they're like, "Yeah, that one." And that's all that they needed.
What?
Yep.
That show with the hot
I
guy.
have no idea what kind of person she is or how I'll feel about her. All I know about her is that she's fey like myself and wealthy. Other than that, my bride is a stranger to me, but I proposed to her because she's rich.
You can say this is something like a Stranger Thing. Eh?
No,
I know. That was bad.
that was really bad.
Oh, I didn't know that. I feel a strange fluttering in my chest. At once dizzy, and at the same time light and free.
Isn't this actor so hot? Yes, that sure is a human person.
They have human features.
Yes, that human person seems to have worked out. They're very fit.
Ring Fit?
Ring Fit Adventure is a fun game.
I hear it's very fun.
Although I haven't been keeping up with it consistently. But it's more exercise that I've done since getting it than I have done in all of the rest of quarantine, I think.
Yeah,
so.
apparently a lot of people are like, no, this is like really good with keeping up with everything, especially right now.
I mean, like, it's my opinion of it is that it stops me too early for me to really form any kind of habit, because I'll do like 10 minutes and then it's like, don't you want to stop? Make sure not to overwork yourself. And I'm like, it's been 10 fucking minutes.
Well, there's I think like after you beat it, there's like the custom workout thing that you can make.
I don't have
And
to beat it for that.
Oh, you don't have to?
No. But I mean, like, if you're in adventure mode, it tries to stop you after like 10 minutes of working out. And I'm like, this feels silly. I want to keep going. But then it starts like yelling at me. It yells at me not to overexert myself. And I'm like, but It's been 10 minutes.
So you're not really... I mean, you're not in love with someone else? Or anyone, I mean?
She's blushing again.
He's blushing too.
Uh-huh.
Adventure mode. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Yes, we were talking about Ring Fit Adventure, a completely unrelated game. So as you can see, we don't need your help tangenting, but although we don't mind your tangents as well.
Gotta date 'em all.
Date 'em all. It is a dating sim.
Gotta date 'em all. Rosemary. I'm helping!
I mean, we kind of just landed on Ring Fit Adventure entirely on our own.
Yeah, we did.
Or, well, by Sharky.
Quack.
But,
But I helped with the others! Oh! Panroman, gonna date, gotta date them all.
But, yeah. Ring Fit's fun. They have fun mini-games. But the mini-games don't count towards your adventure mode, like experience point things.
My friend has recently informed me about a game that's an alchemist simulator, and I don't know that game I don't know that
any game has ever gotten me like that.
What is the name of this game?
I don't know, but I also came across at one point like a game for teaching children chemistry. And I was like, ooh, that's cool.
Oh, good. So I can finally learn how chemistry works.
All right, Magic, it's your time again to shine.
Potion craft.
Chemistry game. Potion craft? Wait, was that the same?
Become Walter White. It's on Steam. Potion craft. Alchemist simulator. Oh, this is cool looking.
Learn chemistry, become Walter White. I'm like...
Planned release sometime next year.
What was the name of the game that I came across for teaching children potions stuff?
This isn't it. Potion craft is a very interesting game. If only it was out. If I want... You're gonna learn, Sharky. Look, if I want to learn chemistry, it's called I get a call with Magic and say, teach me how chemistry works. What does 1 + 1 equal in chemistry? And Magic's like, oh, Sharky, stop. That's not how chemistry works.
Fuck, I can't remember the name, but there was a really cute game where you play as like a panda or something and you go around like mixing potions and stuff that teaches you chemistry, and it shows like the little
You play as a
thing
what?
that spins the vials.
You play as a what?
The Cyberpunk game with the drink mixing.
Oh,
and pottery.
Valhalla?
That one? No.
No, I was talking about...
Drink mixing and pottery? That's not Valhalla.
No, that's not Valhalla. That was,
That's Red Strings Club.
Yeah.
We didn't play Valhalla on here.
No, we haven't. I don't know why my brain went to that.
Because you assume they're always Valhalla.
No!
With drink mixing, yes, I think so. I think you do.
No!
You sure?
So what was the... What did you say? About the game that you're talking about?
Was a game with, like, playing as a panda or something, and you mix potions in a way that's much closer to, like, using actual chemistry tools and stuff, and it's supposed to teach kids about chemistry.
Interesting.
Like, I don't remember a whole lot, but I remember there was the machine thing that, like, spins the vials to mix your chemicals. They put that into the game. And that's most of all I remember about it, because it was years ago. But it looks really cute.
No, in fact, until I reach the city. I suppose you could say I'm unattached.
No, you're still engaged, Faulkner. Even if you're not married yet, and even if you haven't met her, like, you are engaged, to be clear.
When he was a young fae, a person took him into a city to get married?
He's not a young fae anymore.
That's, interesting. My face is red again. But since we're warmed by the fire, there's no blaming it on the cold this time. You must really love your kingdom, huh?
Yes, I do. My kingdom, my people, they've given me everything. Not just the academy or the royal family. The kingdom itself, my home. Our cities are so beautiful and unique. Standing amongst the buildings, you can't truly be unhappy. It elevates everything, even what's inside you.
What's inside me?
The fish that she ate.
Quack.
And since the other kingdoms are so big and made the world in their image, we had to make our own world by ourselves.
At the moment, some tacos are inside me. There's coffee inside me.
When isn't there coffee inside you?
If it's late enough in the night, it's wine inside me and there's no longer coffee. Sometimes it's not wine. Bourbon.
It's all ours, only ours, and it's perfect. And I couldn't be more proud.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you're bored of him.
No, I'm actually I'm falling asleep. Because I'm getting tired.
At home, I wake up at the crack of dawn just to see our buildings bathed in sunrise. I've seen a lot of this world, and there's nothing in it more beautiful than that. It makes my heart ache that I can't share it with everyone. I would have liked to share it with you, perhaps.
No. I could come see it, couldn't I?
I suppose you could visit, but you could never...
I could never see it like you do.
Hey, look, a little toy town. Boop, boop.
Rawr.
No, you never could.
Well, maybe I could see a piece of it.
What do you mean?
I could break off a piece of a building and take it with me.
Uh-huh, as a souvenir.
Show me something you learned there. Something from Lafada Academy, maybe. Then it's kind of like I'm seeing a little part of your kingdom, isn't it? You said you were classically trained in dance, right?
I suppose I could dance for you.
Yes, destroy some infrastructure, take it with you. Gotta rampage Faulkner, get your defenses ready. No, what you do is you find the richest corporation in the city, and you just...
Hmm?
Yes?
That time you cut out. I heard, find the richest corporation and then...
You just pluck it. Pluck.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, Amazon censored me, even though it's Discord that cut me out.
Yeah.
What's with that mocking tone voice? I assure you, my dance is quite beautiful.
Also to the police department next.
Shall I?
He stands and gets into a graceful position. Wait, not like that. How do they see you from way down there?
Do you have a better idea?
I could hold you. If you were in my hands, I could see you up close.
Or you could just lean down to see.
I don't know. What if you drop me?
Lay on the floor.
That's the ace answer.
Lay on the floor. Boundaries.
I mean, laying on the floor is basically what I just suggested. But,
So we're gonna do it, right?
it's the full space to dance.
Exactly, so we're gonna do it, right?
Are we hoping for a good or bad ending? Or do we not care?
I don't care either way. Be interesting to see what the ending is gonna be.
Yeah, just lay on the floor. He's engaged. We shouldn't do that shit.
Oh, well, you don't have to. That is. If you don't mind.
Carefully, I lay on my stomach on the ground. I want a blanket, so it's pretty comfortable. I rest my head on my hands and find myself gazing level with Faulkner.
Forgive me, I might be out of practice. It's been years since I learned this.
He stands with his arm and leg in a graceful curve. I wait patiently for him to start. He's so close, and I have an excuse to stare at him this time, so I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Well, that's awkward.
After a few moments, he still hasn't started to dance. Actually, he looks kind of troubled. Is everything okay?
It's just. I feel rather foolish doing this on my own.
Fools are fun.
This should be a couple's dance. I wish I could take you in my arms and really show it to you.
Oh. Yeah, that would be good.
And anyway, I find myself distracted because you are staring at me. It's very uncomfortable. Forgive me, but I can feel your warmth all around me, rather like being embraced. And your face is so close, it's hard to think about anything else. You look like you're going to eat me because you are so much larger, and I am tiny.
Nom 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 nom. He's staring right at me now. No wonder I'm distracting him. My face must look so huge. Wonder if it's strange or sort of scary.
Rosemary, you are so beautiful.
Cringe.
Oh. He steps closer to my face. At once I feel very awake and intense. Open to notice every detail and feel every touch. What?
I don't get it.
What about my dance?
Oh, who cares about that?
Me?
And you're engaged, you tiny bitch!
He comes closer and closer.
Oh no! Well, even the Aloe audience currently present does not understand.
I feel small hands on my cheeks and then my mouth. His fingertips brush my lips softly and slowly. Why am I
I'm
reading
absolutely
this?
like, the size difference here means that she can shove him in her mouth the way that she shoved that fish in her mouth. This is very, like, what?
Maybe he's into that.
His head is the size of her mouth. She could just shove him in there. Oh,
I can't help but shiver.
delicious.
I had no idea it'd be so sensitive there. Those tiny fingers are so light, and the way they touch me with such finesse. Why?
Look, size difference as a kink might be a thing, but at this scale of size difference, you're a pedophile. If someone has a kink of a size difference to this scale, I am concerned and probably calling the FBI.
Those,
JK, the FBI is too busy, like, attacking black activists.
I've never felt anything like it before. And then I feel his mouth. He presses lips all over mine, slowly and deliberately. What am I reading? Moving from one spot to the next. What am I reading?
At this scale, it is just a safety hazard. I mean, he has to do all of the work because she cannot move her mouth or she might accidentally eat him.
I feel the pleasant brush of his mustache, his teeth, gentle yet urgent. What? It is the
I don't know what we're playing.
It is the strangest kiss I've ever had. It's the only kiss I've ever had, in fact. I love Magic's. What is happening?
You know, I wish I could answer you, Magic, but I don't really know either.
But I can't imagine wanting anything different, anything more.
I'm sorry if that was untoward. I couldn't help myself.
You're engaged!
I'm glad
You
you...
stupid man.
I'm glad you couldn't. What? I want to stay awake, but I'm so exhausted from the journey today. I can tell Faulkner's tired too. I get comfortable on the floor and pull a blanket over myself. I wait for Faulkner to get his own bedding ready, but he doesn't move. Instead, he pulls gently on my fingers, wrapping them around himself.
She's gonna squeeze him to death in her sleep.
He wants me to hold him tonight.
She's gonna squeeze him to death in her sleep.
I hold him to my chest so he'll be warm, and we fall asleep like that together.
Well, we're almost at 2 hours, and we did not finish, of course, because we tangented for like 20 minutes at one point.
Oh no, what a shocker.
Yep, very shocked. Super shocking.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to continue tonight after that scene. I think I need to, like...
I mean, there's, oh god, let's stop, that was horrifying. And there's, let's wash that out of our minds with some other content. These are the two options.
At least for tonight, let's wash our minds of it.
3 to 5 business days to recover. Alright, so I guess on Sunday.
We finished the recovery by just finishing it off? Question mark?
I guess so. I mean, are we streaming on Friday?
Why not?
We won't be doing this either way, but
No, we wouldn't be doing this. I mean, I don't
maybe
have...
we can also figure out what the fuck we're doing.
I pick a number between 1 and 100 and pick a game at random. Or you pick a game at random.
Alright, we're just gonna make the game randomizer and stuff. Bewildered by this game, but recommending it to the friend whose kink it might pink. You know, that's fair.
That is fair. That is very fair.
I mean, at minimum, I'm like, well, this has to presumably have probably appealed to whoever wrote it, so, you know, it's someone's thing.
Who has just messaged me back thinking, oh, cool, thanks for thinking of me. Yup. No, Marissa!
I mean, look, we can stop here, but just, like, do the just chatting thing for remaining time. Some good has come of this.
No, is it the end?
Yeah, we're almost done. But convince Sharky to stay an extra 15 minutes.
Why? What's so special in 15 minutes?
9 o'clock.
What's so special about 9 o'clock?
It won't be 8 o'clock anymore. Yeah, stay an extra 15 minutes for Marissa.
I'm just like, what's so special about...
Magic happens.
Magic, what do you do at 9 o'clock? Do you teach us
Well, I guess for magic it would be 11.
The hour of miracles. Do I believe in miracles?
At 9 o'clock, we'll have forced Sharky to stay on until the next day.
That's for me to know. And for you to die about.
What, die? Why are we dying?
But how is everyone? I'm just happy to have a 4-day weekend. I'm very happy to have a 4-day flipping weekend. So I didn't mention this. I had somebody at work argue with me for 3 minutes that I needed to change his password. When changing the password takes 30 seconds to do. He argued with me for 3 minutes that he was too busy at work to change his password. That he does too much work to change his own password.
Yeah?
And in my brain, I'm like, you're arguing with me. You know what would happen if you weren't arguing with me this entire time? Your password would be changed. I get off the phone and my boss was like, was he arguing with you that he was too busy at work to change his password? I'm like, yep. He's like, what do you think you're doing? What does he think you're doing? I'm like, I guess not working.
Look, your job isn't as important as his.
Since apparently I was supposed to change his password, since I'm apparently not working, so I can just take the time to change the password to whatever he wants. And then I had a person legitimately be like, I want to talk to your manager. I sent the person to my manager. The person legitimately said to my manager, can I talk to somebody who actually knows how to use a computer?
And then your manager sent them back to you?
No, the person just hung up on my manager. My manager's like, I guess we're not helping them.
Uh-huh. By the way, make sure to save so we don't have to go through all
Oh,
of
I
this
did. I did.
over again. Okay.
I already did. Right here.
Okay, just making sure.
I made sure. I did my due diligence.
Good job.
But no, I had a bunch of people, and then being like, I work IT, a bunch of people being like, I haven't gotten my pay for this week. Why are you calling IT? Talk to your manager. Like, why are you talking to IT?
HR, maybe?
Yeah, or talk to HR. Like, don't talk to IT.
Like, if you haven't gotten your pay for the week, I don't know how much your manager can do, but HR should be able to fix that.
It's like, don't talk to IT. Well, can't you just look at my pay and make sure?
Isn't it an IT system? Something,
No.
I guess?
Our people legitimately think that we do all the pay, do all the recruiting, do all the training, like everything, and we're like, no, we help you with your passwords. Do you have one of our computers? No, then go away. You don't have one of our emails? Then why are you talking to us? Where's my paycheck? I don't know, man, but that's not part of my job. I've joked with my coworkers, I'm like, man, if only pay was part of our job, we would all have raises and we would actually, like... Like, it'd be great. We would all get bonuses.
I'm pretty sure that counts as corruption or something.
Yeah, basically.
Embezzlement.
Probably.
Pretty sure that would count as, like, embezzlement.
We don't want to spend money, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Work has just been a pain recently, so I'm just like, 4-day weekend. Yes.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
And Happy New Year to everyone, because we won't be back until it's actually 2021.
Yes, we won't be back till Friday, so it will be a Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh, slightly early. Happy New Year!
Yes.
And then we'll say it again on Friday.
Pew! What is that emote? 2020 celebrate! That's a cool one.
Is it fireworks coming out of a stick of bamboo?
Yes.
Why is it in the bamboo?
Oh no, not
another year. Not again. Right? Strong mood. Right there.
It just keeps... Wait, what's the line? It's coming and it won't stop coming? And they don't stop coming? I don't know. I don't know.
Sharky attempts to make a pop culture reference. Also, Sharky doesn't remember the memes.
It doesn't. I don't remember the things. My brain is like a sponge. It doesn't do anything. The years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Yep.
That's how years work.
But could they not?
I mean,
if we had 2020 already, can we have a break? Can 2021 just like wait?
It's 2020.
Your brain can't hang on to things. It's more like a sieve than a sponge.
And I'm sick of it, Sharky. Time is irrelevant. I will be a bog witch. Mood. That is a mood.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm just like, yes, 2020 is gone. Now it's time for 2021. It might not be better.
I mean, there was a post my roommate showed me that was like, I don't like how the next year sounds like 2021.
Yeah. It's like they just copy and pasted 2020.
No, like 2020 was victorious.
No, 2020 did. Well, 2020 did kind of do its best to win.
2020 has kicked our asses. 2020 has defeated us all. And I was like, oh yeah, it hasn't been a good year for us, for our family. And I'm like, it hasn't been a good year for anyone. Like, it's not just our family. Like, every family. It hasn't been good for any of us, actually. Start using a foreign language, maybe. We'll just call it 2020 and 1. 2020 plus 1. The billionaires did pretty well this year.
Yeah, they did.
Look, someone, went and built a guillotine in front of Jeff Bezos' house, though, I think. I also heard that there are, 56 new billionaires in America after this year. We should make sure to build guillotines in front of all their houses, too.
2021. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Do we need more billionaires?
Well, we don't need any billionaires, but we have them. Perfect thing to do with that next stimulus check.
Ah, yes, that nice $600.
Yeah, great for building a guillotine.
That was
The
like
supplies at Home Depot, I assure you, will be under $600.
that $600. That was like pulling teeth in order to get happen.
Well, not only that, but now there's $2,000 sitting in limbo because of Mitch McConnell.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry to any non-American viewers. We're Americans, so we just rant about American politics. Especially me. I would rant about other countries' politics, but I don't know other countries' politics as well. But hey, so about the striking and protesting. No, was it striking? I know there were big protests in India that weren't getting covered very much. Mitch McConnell, another person who needs a guillotine built on their lawn.
What a lot to experience. Oof. A lot to experience is...
I pay too much attention to politics. And as for building a guillotine on Mitch McConnell's lawn, no. A guillotine built on his front doorstep. He'll trip on his way out the door and then...
Something break on his turtle shell.
That's an insult to turtles. Turtles are cute. Yes, we're not actively planning to kill a congressperson.
Can't wait to go to hell and fight McConnell.
There's a lot of people I would like to fight in hell.
I personally really enjoy reading his obituary. Just saying.
No, we're not actively planning to kill a congressperson or anyone else for that matter. Just kind of fantasizing about it.
Look, I was joking earlier. I'm like, oh wait, I better turn off all my alarms for tomorrow so I don't wake up at 5 a.m. Because if I do, I'm going to end up killing someone. And my roommate's like, you better not. You're going to get caught. And I'm like, I'm not going to get caught if you rat me out. And she's like, I would.
Well, if you're going to kill someone at 5 a.m., I have an unfortunate feeling that it would be said roommate. You shouldn't kill your best friend.
Wouldn't it be nice by the Beach Boys? So, a person I follow on Twitter and who I know IRL as a fellow activist is Ace. I told her that people like her were peeps. Wait, what?
Pepe's. But I don't think I want to be compared to rare white supremacist symbols. Hello, I'm here to ruin everything fun by informing you that Pepe is a white supremacist symbol. It's a meme. You know the frog character?
I remember that vaguely.
He's been adopted as a white supremacist symbol. Also, I feel like
didn't they
aces aren't actually that rare.
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe I'm just biased, but I've known several ace people in real life. And I'm glad the creator is suing the white supremacists, but it's kind of at this point, I am not sure how effective that is.
If I could meet an Ace IRL, the overflowing joy, that's fair.
I've just sort of coincidentally known a lot of aces.
You have.
Because I know Sharky, who I introduced to the concept of asexuality and demisexuality. And I used to live with two of them, and now I live with another one, so that's quite a lot.
I've only met one IRL.
tell me your secrets. I don't know. I think I also know a few others that I'm not as close with, but who have mentioned things like that.
Marissa, the only one I've met.
I mean, it is a lot less than 1% of people, but I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
that's also.
out of people I'm friends with, I've known a lot of aces relatively. Like, a lot more than 1% of my friends are ace. And they're not my friends because of being ace. That, like, stuff I found out later.
Marissa, that's a mood that is very true to me too.
I also don't wear an ace pin about it, or like an ace ring or anything. When people ask, I tell them it's to let people know that I am straight and that my eyes are up here. But I mean, I don't think aces are that rare. I think that it's also becoming less rare as more people become aware of it.
Yes.
Because there's a lot. I really think that there are a lot of people who are probably on the ace spectrum but just aren't familiar with the concept of asexuality or have a lot of misconceptions about asexuality.
Same, Marissa. I actually started not too long ago.
The known prevalence is about 1%.
Yes.
I should double check what the Trevor Project had put out like a study thing a while back, and this is probably the main reason that I want to probably donate any money from the stream to Trevor Project. Is they did a study where is it? Here it is. Yes. So in their sample of over 40,000 LGBTQ youth, 10% identified as asexual or aspectrum.
Wow.
Granted, that is LGBTQ youth.
Yes.
And like, there's, I mean, sexuality is fluid, and
yes.
There's a lot of whatever there. And like, but some of that is just if you're LGBTQ youth, like if you self-identify as an LGBTQ youth, like that already means that you're more aware of those terms in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Queer folk, I don't know if queer folk are 10%. That's another, like, a lot of people discovering still.
And also, is that, again, because just some people,
like people who
don't know.
People who've been raised to hate, like, queerness as a whole, and with toxic masculinity, everything, are less likely to realize that they are gay or
bi
whatever other kind of, well, not just that, but also like trans or something. And then on top of that, even if they realize, they may not come out because it's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
And like, again, there are so many misconceptions about asexuality. Like, I really think that a lot more people would identify as ace if they knew about it properly, but a lot of people don't. Also, it's a label. Some people, I mean, some people are demi and don't want to call themselves ace, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. But technically, demisexuality is part of the ace spectrum. But not everyone who identifies as demi wants to identify as ace because they don't feel that properly describes their own experiences. And that's also okay.
Yeah, that's very much okay.
Again, you can't tell other people what their labels are. They can only tell you what their labels are.
Mm-hmm.
And like, again, it's just descriptive. It's not like you can't draw necessarily conclusions based on what they say their labels are even. But yeah, I don't think it's that rare. And we have a good community of aces and aloes here. But, I mean, there's a community of us.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a fae, he is not an elf, and he's tiny. He's not an elf. But he is tiny.
My brain's trying to figure out how to brain right now.
It's past midnight!
My brain is trying to
How
figure
are
out
you?
how to brain.
Happy New Year's Eve to people on the East Coast. Yes, you missed a CG that definitely shows the size difference, but his head is approximately the size of her mouth.
I was busy but saw that scene. Yeah, but that's less than 24 hours. Pew 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 pew.
2020 is almost over, and then we go into the misery of 2021. Woo. I mean, if your kink is someone whose body is like the size of your head, it feels a little bit like you're attracted to babies, is what you're saying, and that's concerning to me.
Attack on Titan intensifies.
Well, that's just cannibalism, which I guess is also a kink.
I need to go to bed now.
The end. Thanks for joining. We'll be back on Friday in the new year. Bye.
Bye.